Good evening po, brothers and sister. I am Sister Alice. I got saved on November 8, 2019. Regarding the Marinduque, actually it happened that it was cancelled for almost 3 times. It was actually my vision to go here and evangelize my family. 3 times I prayed every year. It's like this year I tried to make it as a vision. I made a plan, but God did not allow it. On the second also, and on the third, all of the brothers and sisters gathered. They decided to join, and then what happened is that God did not allow it again. Actually, that was the most heartbreaking part of my Christian life, because all the visions of brothers and sisters last 2023 going home to their province were fulfilled, but mine wasn't. That's why whenever I hear about mission testimonies from brothers and sisters, I feel joyful, but then I feel so very regretful. That's why I'm crying every time that they share about their mission. I even question the Lord that is it I, Lord, that do I lack faith in you? That's why the Marinduque is not happening yet. I feel really discouraged, and it's really hard for me to go to counseling, to ask permission again to conduct the Bible seminar here. But last year, all of the brothers and sisters on Ortigas church are having their vision going home to their provinces, and I was left doubting if I will go again, because maybe God will not give it to me again. But then that time, my heart was really decided that maybe this will be the last chance, and maybe all people were going to hell, and how about my people? When I read the book of Esther, I really meditated the heart of Esther towards her people. She said in the book of Esther that how could I see the destruction of my people? And that time I was really decided to have counseling with pastor. I am just thinking of only recorded Bible seminar that time, and when pastor told me that let's do it live and then let's go to Marinduque together, and that time I really cried so hard, because that time my heart was so happy because other brothers and sisters are ready to go with me. We were meditating on Acts chapter 4. Earlier, I meditate Barnabas. And then I thought of the brethren because they are my brethren. That time, I was really praying so hard that on 2024, I was really praying so hard. And I even crying every night, Lord, you will give me my mountain. Due to preparation and November, we decided that we will go on November, and all things are actually prepared on November. All the brothers and sisters are already prepared, and my heart was really actually decided that now or never, because maybe this will be my last chance. Maybe tomorrow I will die. How about my people here, Lord? Last November, we were supposed to go on Sunday, but we were all tested by the Lord, and because it was cancelled, the Roro was cancelled. I almost got discouraged because I thought that time God would not allow me again to come here because of the storm. But I saw the brothers and sisters' faith and encouraged me that it's okay, that it will happen. That's why my parents actually scolded me that why should I go because there is a storm. That time, last year, I was really decided to leave everything behind, my work, my family. Even they would persecute me, I will still go. I actually meditated about Joshua 1:3. That the Lord already gave the land, I just only need to go. And on Sunday evening, even though there's no possibility that the Marinduque mission trip will will continue, I decided to go home, bring my things. That time I was really decide. That time it was raining so hard. I'm bringing my bag. It's so heavy, and my parents are scolding me not to go. They got mad. They got mad at me. But I decided in my heart that I need to go because these people need to hear the gospel. That's why I go even though it's so hard. Even though there's no possibility that it will happen. And that time we're staying in church, I was really praying that if God wants me to go, I will go. But if God doesn't want me to go, I will not go. Last year, the verse that I'm still holding up until now was Santiago 4:15. That if the Lord if the Lord's will, I will do it. I will do it. That time we're staying in the church, and almost I almost give it up, and I will only told that maybe next time, maybe God would not allow this time. But when that one time, one of the brethren said the Roro came back, and we have the schedule of the Roro. All of us were actually joyful. Not only me, but the brethren as well were joyful that time. That it means that we will go here. All the brothers and sisters gathered together, and on Monday we leave the church and went here. At first, I really don't know what the Lord will going to do here on November. But then that time on November, I saw the greatness of the work of God. And last year, I understand that my Christian life was the season of waiting. Actually, I waited for almost 3 years, and God answered it on November. Last year, God made me understand that you have to wait because I have something for you. You just need to be patient a little. And last year, I was really thankful for the brothers and sisters who went with me, because there are so many, and they're willing to help me evangelize here in Marinduque. That time, I understand that it was not I that who sacrificed most, but the brethren. I was really thankful to the Lord because I have a brethren that are willing to help me. Last November Bible seminar here in Marinduque was a very fruitful one because my cousin got saved, and other people, and they actually went to Ortigas church on December. I was really thankful because she has a heart to stay or abide. And that time my heart was really happy and thankful to the Lord because He answered my prayer. And it was announced that Wunju Church will come here in Philippines, but we don't have the main place. The place that we're going to conduct the Bible seminar was not decided yet. Actually, my heart was decided for other place like Aurora, Mindoro, and I've never thought that we will go back here again. That time when we were having a leaders meeting, pastor announced that it will be in Marinduque, and I was like, huh, like something like that. But I just said yes because if it's God's will, then I should obey. Actually, it was not easy for me. I told myself, I had a doubt with myself that why me? Why in Marinduque? And that time I was really doubtful with myself. Actually, that time I was really discouraged that should I go, Lord? That I'm always asking the Lord that should I go? And also the time span of planning were very short. It's like only 1 month we have to prepare things for January. The planning, it was quite hard for me because I was not here. Where should I look the house? Where should I look the place? Where should I and how who will go? Who should we invite? I was really doubtful with myself. But then I meditated on Genesis chapter 18. I meditated about the Abraham pleads for Sodom. Actually, before Marinduque Bible Seminar, I've contacted the people who were saved here on November. They said that they are not here. My family is not here because they went to Manila. Sister Annabelle said that she will not be here. That time I really was discouraged because I don't know who will go. I don't know who we will evangelize here. That time I read about Abraham pleads for Sodom, and I was questioning myself why Abraham pleads for Sodom when in fact they are not his people. God made me realize that the Christian's heart must be same with Abraham, that even if they are not his people, he still need to plead for them. And that time I've realized that yes, maybe my family was not here. Maybe they're not the people who I really wanted to evangelize. But then I realized 3 years I prayed for Marinduque. What I realized that I did not pray for only my family, but I prayed for this land and its people. That's why I had a heart, same with Abraham, that even though they are not my people, I still have to plead for them. I need to preach the gospel to them. I really actually don't know what will happen here. I just went here with my faith that God will do His promise. I don't know who will listen. I don't know. I don't have any idea at all. But one of thing that comes running in my mind was just go. Just go. I remember the verse Joshua 1:3, Santiago 4:14, that the Lord has His plan ahead. That's why I went here without. I just obeyed the Lord, and actually I was amazed on how the Lord works here, because I really did not expect that He will open the way for SCI for other people. I did not really expect that, because when we went to barangay, our auntie discouraged us, like, why did you decided to conduct here in barangay hall? Did you know that few people will only attend here? But that time I was not discouraged, but what comes in my mind was just wait and you will see how God works. And that time on Tuesday, I was not really expecting so much people would attend Bible seminar here. I was really shocked because last November, they only 29 and now 60. And then I remember one of the verses that I meditated on New Year's retreat. I remember the verse that when Jesus Christ commanded Peter to cast his net again on the sea. But Peter said that, I already cast it, Lord, and we did not get anything. But what did Peter was just obey, even though he don't know what will happen, he just obeyed. And that time when he cast his net upon the water, they catch a lot of fish. And then I meditated same here in Marinduque that we don't know, actually, all of us here, when we arrive here, we don't know who will get saved, who will be saved. But all the brothers and sisters cast upon their net upon the water. They cast their money, their time. I saw how the brothers and sisters sacrificed today. Just like Pastor said, I couldn't do it alone. I couldn't go in this SCI with myself. And I was really happy because I have brothers and sisters here. Not only here, but in Korea. Because I know our Korean church is also praying for us. I must say that this mission is really a fruitful one. Because I saw the unity of brothers and sisters here. Even though we have a language barrier, yet it did not hinder us from having fellowship and having one mind to preach the gospel here. I'm really thankful because I have the brothers and sisters here that help, that become united for the gospel. And I thought that it was actually the brothers and sisters who sacrificed a lot here to preach the gospel. Now I understand that even though I don't know what will happen here again, I must still obey the Lord because that's the Lord's will. Actually, I understand that my life is full of grace. That's why I'm very afraid that I will sin against God because He had given me so much grace. Actually, I don't know what will God do here in Marinduque, but I hope that one day that we can establish a church here. I really understand that it is not actually us who work here, but it's the power of God that who works here. And what I understand that it should not end here, but it must continue. What I understand that I don't know what will happen next here, but I'm praying that God would allow us to visit here again, to conduct the Bible seminar again. I really hope that all of people here will get salvation and one day we will meet in heaven. And one of the things that I've understand here is that the glory should be always for God. And please pray for Marinduque that soon we will continue to preach the gospel here, and for the people who got saved here that they will abide even online. Please also pray for my Christian life that I will grow more and obey the Lord even more. Maraming salamat po Korean brothers and sisters and Ortigas.